Good morning! Today, I'm going to be psychoanalyzing you instead of the Danganronpa characters. That's right. I'm going to be telling you about yourself based on your favorite Danganronpa 2 characters. I have already done this with Danganronpa 1 Trigger Happy Havoc. Usual rules apply. General spoiler warning, I don't know what I'm going to say, so just in case. If my opinion differs from yours, I don't care, it's not that deep. Number 2. I have memory loss issues, so if I say something that contradicts canon, you're being ableist. 3. I have memory loss issues. Alright, let's get this bread. Yeah, if you don't agree with my assessments, I suggest you can, suck my nuts. Chiaki. If your favorite character is Chiaki, you find yourself a little bland and a little boring. You wish you had a bigger personality. You're worried that nobody will find you funny or interesting because you don't have a big, bold, over-the-top personality. You know that you might be funny or you might be interesting, but you don't think people will ever see that. Like, you'll watch old Emma Chamberlain videos or, like, Brittany Broski, and you're like, oh, I wish I could be this obviously, like, funny and, like, a big personality, you know what I mean? And you're worried that people will overlook you because you aren't that, like, expressive and open. And you kind of want to try and be that way, but then you're not being your authentic self and whatever. It just sucks. And you can't help the fact that you're kind of dry and deadpan. Was all of that from personal experience? Perhaps. Soda. If your favorite character is Soda, you love an awkward himbo. You think it's fun that he's a mechanic, but he wears a lime green jumpsuit and has pink hair. You find ways to overlook or rationalize the weird way that he treats women / Sonia. Like, you have some kind of convoluted explanation as to why he's like that, and it's like, maybe he's just fucking weird. But it comes from a place where you are a little awkward, and you kind of say dumb things and put your foot in your mouth a lot, so you defend him because you wish people would have the same grace with you when you fuck up. If you said something stupid or silly, you'd hope that people would defend you and give you some grace and understand that it was a mistake. So, Ibuki! If Ibuki is your favorite character, you are either a scene kid or you want to be a scene kid. You definitely listen to Mother. You either are super extroverted or you wish you were super extroverted. And you super wish that your hair in real life had, like, anime physics. Like, you wish you could have Ibuki's hair, but your hair would not do that. Also, you wish you could have her, like, 3 lip piercings in a row, but you know that it would be a bitch to heal and contend with. Fuyuhiko. You love character development. You love a personal arc. You love Zuko. You love character development. You love seeing people change and grow. And most of all, you love seeing other characters accept this and be like, yeah, he's changed, he's grown. Also, you find him a little relatable because we were all terrible when we were teenagers, and if you don't think that you were terrible when you were a teenager, you're lying to yourself. And we all grow up and we all get better. And so you see yourself in Fuyuhiko, like, oh god, I used to be such a little shit, and I learned the error of my ways, and now I'm better. Because in real life, we give each other space to learn and grow, unlike the internet. Also, you love a short king. Excuse me. Akane. If your favorite character is Akane, you love her endless energy. You wish you could spring out of bed and be like, all right, time to eat a massive breakfast and exercise and fucking whatever the fuck. You also love that she has this rough and tumble, tomboyish energy, but she's not a tomboy. She's feminine. She has this low-cut shirt with her boobs out and her little mini skirt, and she's just like a wild woman. You'd see her tearing apart a rotisserie chicken in her car in a parking lot, and you'd be like, wow, what a woman. Like, you aspire to be the kind of woman Akane is. Wild and free, but still feminine and, like, high energy, and, like, you aspire to be like her. You wish you were less rigid in your femininity. Like, you want to be the kind of wild animal woman that Akane is. The ultimate imposter. If your favorite character is the ultimate imposter, and somebody asks you if you could have, like, a super magic power, what would it be? It would be shapeshifting. You are so indecisive about your appearance and who you are. You wish you could be like, okay, today I am a blue-haired barista with a pixie cut, and I live in Brooklyn. And then the next day you're like, okay, I have long brown hair, and I am a receptionist, and I live in Seattle. Like, you are so indecisive about, especially your appearance and your aesthetic. You're like, okay, I wish I could look like this and dress like this today. And then you immediately change your mind, and you're like, oh, I can never cut or dye my hair, or get any piercings, or get any tattoos, or get clothes, because I'll just change my mind immediately. So you wish you could be the ultimate imposter, that have their ability to change their appearance so successfully all the time. Also, you liked Byakuya in the first game, and you wish he'd have a little character development. Like, you don't want him to really change, but, like, maybe a little bit, maybe, like, 5%. And you saw the ultimate imposter, and you were like, oh my god, cool guy Byakuya? And then it wasn't cool guy Byakuya, but you ended up liking the imposter anyways. Hajime. If your favorite character is Hajime, you love the trope of super normal average dude who is transported to a crazy wild magical world of some kind, or normal dude surrounded by insane people. Like, Hajime is just a dude, and I love that for him. If your favorite character is Mikan, you are one of several things. You might relate to her because you are deeply insecure. You probably hate how, like, the weird sexualization of her, because I definitely do. Or you find her deeply intriguing, like how such a sweet, shy person can also be capable of, like, weirdo, sinister thoughts. You probably also like the show House, because medical malpractice is funny. You also love, like, creepy, freaky doctor nurse shit. You love a mad scientist. You love a creepy dude with, like, a syringe of green fluid being like, this'll only hurt a bit. Hee hee hee. You know what I'm saying? Mahiru. You are an older sister. You are. And you see yourself in Mahiru. I don't know if Mahiru is an older sister. I don't know if she has any siblings, but I'm getting older sister energy. And what I say goes. Canon is mine. I actually invented Danganronpa. Fun fact. I like how I said I invented it, not I created it or wrote it or drew it or programmed it. I invented Danganronpa in a lab, like Frankenstein. I gave life to an atrocity that should never have been. Gundam. Remember when I said that you don't decide you're gay, I decide you're gay? That is also true for being neurodivergent. I actually got my degree in psychiatry at Go Fuck Yourself University, and I specialize in neuropsych, and I diagnosed you as autistic and gay. You either were emo in middle school or you wanted to be. You used to look up emo girls on Pinterest and save their pics for hair inspo, even though your parents would never let you do that shit. You used to think, I am the most goth person there ever was. And then you look at photos of yourself from that era and it's like, I just had black nail polish on. What was I thinking? You are a little odd socially, and you wish you could be as out with it as Gundam is. Like, you might be a little awkward, but Gundam is like, how dare you? And it's like, go off, king. Also, instead of the trope of golden retriever boyfriend and goth girlfriend, you like the opposite of that, where it's like super normal girl and goth emo boy. Nekomaru. You're probably depressed and unmotivated, and you wish you had someone like Nekomaru in your life to be like, I believe in you, let's go do some laundry. And you're like, so true, Nekomaru. Also, you like your men beefy. And your favorite JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was Jotaro. Also, your father figure was less than ideal. Hiyoko. You love to hate. Hiyoko is awful, and you know it, and you love that for her. What can I say to that? She sucks. I can't think of a single redeeming quality about Hiyoko. And I don't say that much about characters. Most characters, I can find something good to say about them. Like, for example, I hate Mikan, and I hate Toko, and I would want to cover my ears and look away whenever either of them were on the screen because they annoyed me so much. But they are both very deeply interesting characters, so I see the appeal. They are interesting, and I like doing character analysis on them, especially Mikan. And I dislike Mikan the most. Hiyoko doesn't even have that. Hyoko's not even interesting. She's just a bitch. If your favorite character is Hiyoko, you are evil and probably the youngest sibling. That or you just love awful characters because it's funny. Nagito. You like your characters weird. You like your men strange. You like little freaks. You like NBC Hannibal. You don't just like your men unhinged. You want the shit ripped off the fucking door frame. You like them creepy. You like them obsessive. The more disturbed, the better. Sonia. You love a normal-looking girl who is actually strange on the inside. Like, you're sitting in class, and you have a normal, popular girl next to you, and you look over, and she's on her phone, and she's reading Homestuck, and you're like, okay, Mackenzie. I was not aware of your game. It's canon that Sonia is into Homestuck, by the way. Peko Pekoyama. You like how straightforward she is in her life. She has goals. She achieves them. She has dedicated her life to serving Fuyuhiko, and that's cool. You wish your life was that simple. Like, you know objectively it is a bad thing how she basically, like, has no autonomy and just sees herself as, like, basically Fuyuhiko's servant. You know that's uncool, but, like, you kinda are like, okay, good for her. It must be nice to think so simply. Like, Peko has nothing going on except whatever the fuck Fuyuhiko wants. And you kind of envy that simplicity. You also love the chill, deadpan girl rep. You probably also like Kyoko Kirigiri and Maki from the third game. Teruteru. Here's the deal. I somehow managed to do the exact same bits in this video that I did for the Trigger Happy Havoc video. One of those bits is I pretended to be calling the FBI on whoever had Hifumi as their favorite character, and I literally did word for word the exact same bit for Teruteru, like, without realizing. So that was weird. So I cut it out, because it was, like, 2 minutes long. But just, like, imagine it in your mind's eye. Or watch the Trigger Happy Havoc video, and know that I have paint on my finger. And know that the Hifumi bit was also meant for Teruteru. You deserve jail time. What happened to you as a child that made you this way? I bet you also like that little grape-headed fuck from My Hero Academia. Well, that's all of them. Do you feel offended? Good. I need to pee, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this was fun for you. It's a slight diversion from the normal content. Just wanted to see how it landed. I wanted to see if my assessment skills were as good as they say. I feel like when I make that face, I'm doing like a Shane Dawson thing. Like, I can't actually do the Shane Dawson face. He does a weird thing with his mouth, like, ew. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, seriously. The support I've received on these Danganronpa videos has been fucking crazy. So thank you so much. I have more of these weird, bullshit, arbitrary Danganronpa things on my channel. And non-Danganronpa things, if that's your vibe too. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a good day.